Hey YouTube, it's your girl Dime back with another video, and as y'all see by the title, this is story time part 2 about EBT tacos on EBT, okay? So if y'all ain't gonna watch the first one, y'all gonna watch the first one. That was me introducing Scissors, and this is me coming back around part 2 of me running into Scissors again. And no, there was not for a good intention for the second time. It was the same as the first time. It's just, it flew past my head. So in this story, there'll be more characters. So Scissors man played a part as well. Scissors was dating my boyfriend, friend, and we're gonna call him Pipe, because he, oh shit, my phone could have died. We're gonna call him Pipe because he had lots of women. Lots of women. I don't know what they came back for, but I don't even want to know what the hype is because I know they all working through this. I ain't even gonna say the word. So with that being said, we're just gonna call him Pipe. So Pipe was messing with Scissors, but I guess they already had a little fling thing before time, but didn't nobody know I knew Scissors. So Scissors come knocking on my door this one day. Boom, 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 boom. Remind you, Pipe just got out of the dog pound. So cool, but he wasn't supposed to be moving in. Remind you, Scissors knocking on my door, so keep that in your mind. We're gonna go a little bit back, but remember, Scissors knocking on my door. So he get out of jail. Oh, I wasn't gonna say that. The dog pound. He get out the dog pound, and my boyfriend like, babe, would come in, and he need a place to stay, and I heard tell him he could stay here and and blah blah 56 and open the door, make sure you had all legal things. I'm like, did you ask me? He said, babe, but that's the guys. The guy's my motherfucking ass, and I should have stuck with that, because I'm going to tell you, it'll get juicier. The guy's motherfucking ass. First off and foremost, anybody know you're not supposed to ever move in with your closest homie, your homegirl, none of that, because it just never goes well. Y'all cool here. Y'all linking up, visiting each other, but living or moving in, staying too over your welcome is out of the question, out of all that. Anybody know that? Me, I didn't have that problem, because I just never thought about living with one of my friends. I never thought about none of that. So it was like, he like, yeah, it's just the guys, you know, this bro and them brother, and mud brother. I'm gonna fuck what? Cause y'all both finna be living in the mud together. That's how mud brothers y'all finna be. Cause I don't wanna hear about that. I don't care about all that. So you would think that would stop him. No. He like, my bro, he should be pulling up in the soon, make sure you hide all the illegal stuff, because his probation officer, woo. I'm like, okay. I'm like, but I'm not really too happy about him moving out, so I'm asking him, like, how long he gonna be here? Just for a week. Oh, okay, I can deal for a week. And then after that, he leaving, right? Yeah, that's what he said. You sure he leaving in a week? That's the guys, babe. I don't give a damn, babe. Is he living here or is he leaving in a week? He leaving in a week, babe, I promise. Cool, okay. Boom. This is not Scissors. This is Pipe coming and knock on the door. He beating at the door. I'm talking, what the fuck? I'm like, I just got done. Like, I already was walking around the house butt ass fucking naked. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm already out here exposing my own body in my own house because it's my own house. So, you feel me? He knocked on the door. I put my clothes on her. I'm like, here I come. I open the door. I'm like, he's like, what's up? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he like, why you acting like that? Cause why you at my door beating like that? You had me thinking it was a probation officer or somebody. I thought you was a Pipe. Oh my God. I'm like, I just got a call literally 2 seconds ago talking about you was on the way. Not for you to be at my door already. Cool. My boyfriend pull up. They all happy to see each other. Talking about, what up? But it was like he came in. Now he didn't even come in. Right when he was walking up to the door, he'd be at the door. My boyfriend pulled up. So it was like, I'm so glad I didn't have to stay in the house with this man. Because he's dog pound. Feel me? Whatever. Cool. An hour go past. Boom. It's Scissors at the door. Don't nobody tell me that he's bringing a girl over here. Don't nobody tell me that this girl, who the girl is. Don't nobody tell me that you finna have bitches coming to my house knocking like that, po too. So this time I'm thinking again, oh, this probably a PO officer. The way she knocking. But then she says, Pipe, I know you in there. I know you motherfucking in there. Open the motherfucking door. Remind you, he just got the dog pound. So you know he ain't got no motherfucking his own crib. So why would you come and knock on my door like that? I open the door, cause bitch, this is my motherfucking house. This is my motherfucking house. This is my motherfucking house. The fuck, so I had to go open the door. I go open the motherfucking door. She, bitch, what? This your crib? This your crib? So let me tell y'all, this should have been a red flag right here. She said, I thought this was my boyfriend's crib. She was saying, I thought this was Even if it was his crib, why would you knock on his fucking door like that? The fuck? She said, y'all don't even know this is my beach. This is my beach. This is my beach. So I'm like, we never was this close. After we fought, we could never be like this. Never. Ever. She screaming, this my bitch, loud and ghetto. This still the same person that I beat ass last year. I mean, not last year, but years ago. Same exact person. The only thing is her age changed. And she out here doing the things that out here got a reputation. You feel me? Like, that's the only thing that changed. Other than that, she's still loud, ghetto, in your body business, and not worried about her goddamn self type of person. She's like, but I thought this was Wooty Woo crib, because he kept telling me he was going to Wooty Woo cribs and Wooty Woo cribs and Wooty Woo. I said, right, and he's a boy. Yeah, boy ain't even got his own crib, because you want to know why? Boys is not capable of keeping their own crib. So, what you thought? He wasn't going to have no girl here? You thought he just was just living on his own? You thought the fuck wrong, the fuck? So, she like, yeah, my bad, I ain't know. Even if you didn't know, it's respect. And that was disrespectful. You see how I said that? It's longer. That was disrespectful. That was not respectful. So, I'm like, oh, he didn't tell me that it was you. He didn't tell me it was you. She was like, yeah, girl. So she was telling me about that back history and woo. And she proceeds to go into how you met this person. When she was asking me, how did I get with my boyfriend? I'm like, well, we got together when I was 16. And, so I'm telling her my little backstory. Like, she's been together for that long? I'm like, yes. So, I don't know. I never knew about you, girl. Yeah, because our relationship, it's not DL, but we not ghetto with it. If you see me, you see him. If you see him, you see me. So just know, he'd never be alone. Just know that. Just know that. We ain't got to be social media public with it. We're going public with it right now because we're doing a lot of social media stuff. So if y'all didn't go subscribe to our Diamond D page, go there. There. It's going to be in the description below probably. And I'm going to put our name right here. Spell it out right here. But I just want more story. So I'm like, what, girl, I'm telling her little black history and whatever, but I'm not saying too much. She giving me details about why she's still with Pipe. Too much information. We ain't even seen each other in like 7 years. And I'm not giving that situation because that's just too much information for anybody, because you for everybody and he for everybody. So I would not give my boyfriend and give him a reason to be for everybody. You feel me? Nah, I'm calm. I'm cold. She leaves. She leaves. Now Pipe telling us about, oh, I never knew y'all knew each other and woo. I'm like, I never knew you said her anyway, because I would have told you, You feel me? Like, I would have told you, And I should have stuck with my feelings, because I should have said she couldn't come back. And I didn't. And it's gonna get to why I should have just left it the way I knew it should have been in the beginning. When I said, no, your friend cannot move in. No, I don't want this, that, and the third. I should have left it that. But then I started being lingering, because my boyfriend was like, you so tight, loosen up, like loosen up. Biggest mistake I ever could have done in my life. I say in my life because that's the reason why I gotta fight bitches over some motherfucking tacos. If y'all didn't know, that's what the story is about. That's what the story is about. So she leaves. He's telling me about, oh, well, how y'all know each other. And so I proceed to tell him what I know of how I know her. I beat that bitch ass. Okay? I beat that bitch ass. So he like, she didn't tell me that. I know, and I'm not gonna tell you that. And I'm not gonna bust her out like that in front of you, because you think she a woman. Like she's gonna hold it down, P.O.P. She out here crunching and munching shit, you feel me? I'm not finna disrespect her in front of her nigga that she, whatever the fuck y'all had going on. You know, that ain't my business. I wasn't even gonna tell him, but he asked me to tell. So I was gonna tell him, like, we ain't cool, but she's saying like we cool. I'm gonna tell her right now, we not as cool as y'all saying, because she just made it seem like we just buddy cutty. No, we're far from that. We're far from that. The days go past. He bring in a girlfriend, another girl. But I didn't know about this girl until after I bumped into her in the hallway. I was going to the bathroom. I bumped into her with another girl. She's tall. Who girl is? I don't know. It's not the girl from 3 days ago. It's not her. He talked about, yeah, she started to get annoying. She still lied and ghetto. I thought she would have changed. Woo, and she only want this and she only want that. She want me to give her all my money. Remind you, you just got the dog pound. What money? So the table flipped. He wanted her for just her money. He didn't have no money to give her, so she was looking for nothing. She was talking about, when you get up, I just need all some money. You gonna give me a car, you give me a house, you gonna help me pay for my bills. He's like, yeah. Remind you, he damn near still in jail, because what money do he have? When you're in jail, what money do you have? What money do they give you? Because how can he give you something that he don't have? He can't even pay to live here. One thing I can say about her is that she did make sure, as long as he was here, we was all straight. I can admit that. Like, that's probably the smartest thing somebody could ever did, because you is over here every day using my tissue, eating my food, doing freaking sneaky stuff in my house. You feel me? So the least thing you can do, so you can at least provide. You see what I'm saying? Like, I give her that. Everything else I don't give her. She don't get kudos for the shit that she pulled. But she get kudos for holding up as her own. She made sure her and her man had dry towels, toothpaste, toothbrush, deodorant, socks. She made sure they had soap. They had their own products. You feel me? Like, I respect that highly. And every time she went to the store, she called and asked me did I want something to drink. I respected that. She had disrespected me, and eventually, but y'all gonna see why the tables flipped. Like, see, I didn't disrespect her because she was holding her own as a woman. I respected her for that. And I'm not gonna knock nobody. I'm not no petty ass, jealous ass bitch. I gave her kudos because she did do what all the bitches that he was fucking with did not do. So I was telling her, like, I was like, yeah, I appreciate the stuff. She asked me, did I need money? She asked me, did I need something to drink? Anything, but I wouldn't take the money because that was just me. Everybody talk about, oh, you foul for not taking the money. But you gotta think about it. I'm happy as hell that she's bringing her own shit. Because not a lot of people that come to my house to even visit bring their own shit. So they visit goes into, like, if you spend the night, they don't bring their own shit. So I respected her that every time she came, she made sure she brought something to the table. So I respected that. Highly. I'm not no jealous ass, hating ass bitch. I'm gonna mark you right where you right at, and I'm gonna mark you wrong where you wrong at. So she bringing everything, whatever the household needed, she brung it. If we didn't have it, she gonna make sure she get it. She did everything. So I didn't. She helped me clean up. She did whatever the source way is, because she knows the niggas was not keeping up on their part. So every day she was here, she made sure she either helped clean up, asked me did I need help, asked me did I need anything, did I want something to eat, anything. So she held her part for that. Like, I respected her for that. That's not where it got bad at. So then after that, he moved on to another girl. They got into a little heated argument. He did some foul shit to her, whatever the hell the case may be. That's not my business. She turns around. She knew that he was cheating. She's asking me, but I can't say nothing because, first off, this not my business. Second off, me and you is not that close, because I just reunited with you again after some years that we fought. Like, I don't know you. Like, I can't kick it with you on the type of level because you already fucked over me once. So I'm not gonna give you another reason or solution to your own problem. Like, I'm not finna give you a reason to want to disrespect me in my own crib. This is what I'm thinking about here. Like, I'm not finna give you, oh yeah, bitch, you got these bitches in and out this house and shit like that. I'm helping you bring shit in here and with the woo. I'm like, I'm not finna none of that, because you know your nigga like you know your nigga. I know my nigga like I know my nigga. I'm not finna put myself in the middle, because it's not my business. And I specifically, am I wrong? Am I wrong for playing that part? For minding my business? I minded my business because my loyalty don't lie with y'all. Because you knew when you got out with him, you knew that this nigga been whole F. And he told you. You knew that. Anybody know that if you in jail over 2 years, over 4 or 6 months, you getting out, you just a hoe. Ain't no other solution or anything to it. Ain't nothing else to it. So I'm not finna interfere with something that you know. This boy been a hoe all his motherfucking life. Since y'all dated back then to now, what y'all broke up for last time is because he was a hoe. You feel me? Like, y'all have y'all own reasons. I'm not finna interfere with that. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? And after one of my closest friends, yes, I will say something. Yes, I will say something. But I'm not gonna just let it out because it's not my business. That shook the table right there. It kind of shook the table. So she leaves. She like, I know he up in here cheating. Don't nobody gotta tell me nothing. I know he in here cheating. So when she got to feel like he was cheating, she'd come and disrespect my house. It'd be early in the fucking morning. She'd be coming in here yelling, arguing. I'm gonna say his name. Arguing. We're gonna change that word to arguing. She be coming here yelling and screaming and arguing with him, talking about woo. And then I know y'all in that room and y'all know he up in here doing wrong and he up in there cheating and shit. Remind you, we minding our motherfucking business. Cause it's not our problem. We already have our own problems in our own relationship. Why would I be worrying about somebody else? So I guess they broke up for real. So then my other friend come over. Now this is a friend of mine that I called my friend. But I'm gonna give you a little history, little mini situation to how she's my friend. So she became my best friend back in middle school. She asked me to be her best friend. So she watched me beat Sister's ass. That was already a red flag because she was one of the girls that did not help me fight. And I'm not putting her out on blast. I'm putting her out on blast. You feel me? You don't. So that's just, it's deeper with how we know each other as well. But I'm not gonna get into that because that's gonna give too much out to who she is. So she on my live one day. I'm on live and I got all the dudes in the background here. So it's my crib, but it's my boyfriend homeboys. But one thing about it was they was very cool. Like they knew how to be respectful. They didn't disrespect me. Like they was respectful. Like I never been with nobody. None of that. Cause everybody think when you say your homeboys and it's only you, they always thinking run a train, you a hoe, you did it with everybody if you want somebody else. No, it was literally like a legit 100,000% nothing but us up in here kicking it, drinking it, getting toe up. We was doing that like a day-to-day basis. Like we was just getting toe up. Everybody would stay all the way until nighttime, leave, come back early in the morning, stay again all the way until nighttime. It was like always just like that. So this one day I was on live. My friend popped in. We're just gonna keep her name as friend. She popped in and she turns around and was like, "Oh, where your house at? Where your address? I didn't know you knew Pipe. Pipe and me used to go way back, and we used to date and woo. But yeah. So I was wondering, can I come over your house? Remind you. Let's keep this in your mind. I've been asking this same exact friend to come see my crib when my first 2 days in here. My first 2 days in here. Mind you, at this point, I'd already been in this fucking crib already a year now. I'd asked her my first 2 days in my crib. I even offered her to come before I even got my keys to my crib. I asked her to come. Does she want to come over and whatever, move through and chill before I moved to my own crib? And then we moved my own crib. We'd just kick it from there. She didn't respond. She never respond. She always takes talk about what you're doing, and I give her my address or I get her address. She like, I'm not there. I'm at the doctor. I'm at the hospital. Like she kept dodging me. So I'm not gonna chase nobody to be nobody's friend because it's either you want me to kick it with you or you don't. Like that's just what it was. I have my own vehicle. I have my own money. So then like I never needed you for anything. I'm just saying, do you want to kick it or not? Like damn. Like I know you got kids. I'm willing to take your kids with me too, and I got my own vehicle. Like I'm not petty. She's under my live talk without coming over. I give her my address. I thought she was lying because she'd been lying. Give her my address. She knocked at the door. She's here now. It's funny how quick you can come when another nigga's around. But I've been asking you since before I moved into this crib to come kick it with me. You didn't want to kick it with me. So she was like, friend, tell me, is he a hoe? Yes. Well, then I don't want to mess with him. But you knew that though. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm telling her, I'm like, well, but what I did leave out is all the girls that was here messing with him while I wasn't around. Remind you, not knowing she know all these girls as well as I know all these girls. So she know all these girls, well, she know more than me. So I had to learn who they was. She already knew these girls. One day, a little picture came floating up. My friend and him posted a picture. Scissors. Bing, bing, bing. Now they arguing. Now Scissors is my friend arguing. She was like, "Who I have my friend beat your ass again?" Well, she was talking about me. Remind you, just not even a week ago, Scissors was already here. So it's like it's looking very bad and suspicious because I didn't tell her who was here. After they see the video, they're gonna know who. yes, I knew everybody was here at the end, but it's like y'all know him. I don't know. Like I don't know what y'all want me to say. Like y'all know him. He's a hoe. He been in the dog pound for forever, one after the motherfucking other. So y'all know what he's capable of doing and coming out of being a hoe. So he's not loyal to nobody, and y'all should have known that. She comes over. She's here every day. One day I leave, and I was like, I have to go. But this is the funny thing. This is the funny thing. So all the many girls that played a part here, it ended all back up to Scissors. So he done. So it was Scissors, the tall girl, that my friend, this girl. Okay, and it ended up back to Scissors. So he already had some girls here. He ain't been out that long. So that was just that on that. That last girl is where it set the firecracker. That's where it set the firecracker. So we're gonna call her that sounds like a rude name, not even gonna say that. Get Around. We're gonna call her Get Around. If you know, you know. If the girls get it. Don't. Okay. So Get Around. Get Around is the last girl. Get Around and Scissors already had beef. Remind you, Scissors got beef with everybody that's messing around with Poe. So that's just messy right there. That's just messy right there. Y'all probably like, this not even your story time for real. It is, but I gotta give y'all the back history story to why we fell out. Like, and they didn't have no reason to fight, but they wanted to fight. It's just listen. Please, listen. It's gonna make sense. So, Poe, what did I call him? Pipe. I think Pipe, like, y'all, I'm getting tired of freaking on these girls and woo and I'm ready to take a settle down or whatever. He was telling us this before Get Around came around. So then he ready to Get Around. He said, after Get Around, I'm done. So he claimed Get Around to be only hit and quit. But then he was like, I don't know, something about this girl. She think like a kid, which she was. But she, I'm not gonna put the age range out there, but you just know what I'm saying. Like, dog pound, is that where you want to go? Dog pound. But yeah, so I'm like, okay, your boy ready to settle down and become one of us. Simple. But simp, nah, the boy be lying. Well, I know he was supposed to be a simp for a minute because there was too much going on, too many dramas because of Scissor. Scissor made drama with everybody. Well, nobody clapped back, but like, ooh, I lied. It's another girl that plays a part. Dang. That we just gonna X that out. We ain't even gonna worry about that. So just know he was getting around to Get Around. And I'm like, I'm not finna be in nobody else's deep, dark, and secret business, because this is not my business. I already hear enough because my house is little. I got a 2-bedroom, but our bedroom walls is connected, so I can hear everything from conversations to I don't want to hear it no more. You feel me? Like, I hear everything. So my boyfriend starting, at this point, he's starting to get irritated with everybody being here. I was already irritated, but he told me to loosen up. Remember? Loosen up, nigga. Loosen up. Fuck, like, loosen up. Like, he like, I don't want nobody else here with the woo. Okay, bam. We talked to Pipe. Pipe talked about, yeah, I got you. Next thing you know, we heard the door fling open. Because didn't you just say you was finna be a simp? What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? In 2 blink of an eye, like, what happened? Like, what happened? Like, what happened? So that simp didn't happen too long. He took like 2 days off to himself. No, a day. Not even a full day to himself. And he was like, I can't do this. And he went back to his feelings. But I'll say he went back to his feelings because he was sitting in a room playing some NBA Youngboy. He was playing the saddest album of all time. Like, my guy, is you okay? Is you okay? Is you breathing? These bitches drained you out and took your sanity and your pride. God damn. Like, he up in there, his feelings talking about, it's just a loud. I'm like, because you're not finna, Then he got to playing Dirk. He got to playing Dirk, but he got to playing the thug. That was Dirk, to where he got to thinking he can come in there and ask for the Talking about, I gotta go outside and let off some steam. Boy, you better go let some motherfucking steam and sit your head out the goddamn window because you losing your motherfucking rabbit ass marbles and mines. If you feel like you got 4 guards closing in, let me know. Come out here in the front room and we'll chit chat with you. We'll smoke a blunt. Yeah. We get your mind, because this NBA young boy, then 1 minute you feeling like NBA young boy, and next minute you feeling like Lil Durk, and it ain't it. Then you think you King Von, so it's like you giving too much. You giving too much. You giving too much. You giving too much. Like you literally thought he was all them. So he was in his fiddle listening to a young boy talk about, I just got this shit thinking. Then he think he King Von. He got the rapping like King Von, but he's singing Durk songs talking about I'm feeling like them. Boy, calm down. Find yourself. Find yourself. You find all these many women to bring in and out. Find yourself. So at this point, you would think that it was just. So he calls back Scissors. He put her on speaker while you up there talking. She was like, woo, woo, woo. So next thing you know, Get Around. He made Get Around his girlfriend, his official. Everybody kept telling me watch out for her. This is the girl everybody kept telling me watch out for. But I didn't know what they was meaning by this. People sending me screenshots of her. She's sitting on my couch. She's at my house at this very much moment. How do they know that she's here? It's a group chat floating in the world. But I didn't know that. This girl runs her mouth 40 going north. That's why we're going to call her Get Around as well. She was just, her mouth was running 40 going north. People know my address. This girl was doing a lot. Like, this girl brought more problems a little bit because that's how she found out. That's how Susan found out about her. She's all in a group chat. It was our city. It was like our city. I'm not going to say our where we stay, but if you know, you know. It was like a little city group chat, and everybody was in there. She, for some odd reason, got me, my boyfriend, and her boyfriend, which is Pipe, in the group chat, my address, my car, like, my first and last name, and it's getting screenshot. Like, it's just getting screenshotted to me. Like, this is how you know it was messy. So that's how Scissors found out about her. She just get around, did a whole lot of getting around, and did a whole fucking lot. Because now people at my motherfucking head and shit talking about woo, because first off, she was in the wrong anyways. If y'all know about that situation where one side of town don't get along with the other side of town, she was from one of the other sides of town. And her boyfriend was from another side of town. So, which is Pipe, from another side of town. So I feel like that right there was already fishy to me. But I wish I would have known before he brought her to my crib. Like the punch too late. My address and everything is already in the fucking message. So I'm pissed at her. I cusses her out. I cusses him out. I cuss my boyfriend. I cuss everybody out. Cause now I'm pissed because I feel like this bitch trying to set us up. And first off, I don't even do all that other sides and shit like that because that group chat that was everybody in, they all know me. Like they all know me. They couldn't believe that they felt like I was messing around with the other side. But it's not like that because I don't gangbang. So, but half of them dudes in that group chat, some of them had a crush on me. And some of them I did talk to. I talked to some of them. So I was like, you would think I would rock and roll heavily with their side because I grew up with their side. But I don't gangbang. So I don't have no attachments to nobody. Nobody. Okay? So that's how I was feeling. Like, I'm not finna pick a side that's for what? For what? Because I just always roll like solo. And I always felt like there was no reason to be in a gangbang or anything like that. Because when you out bad, down, and sad, and ain't got shit, and can't fight, and getting your ass jumped and beat, don't nobody be there but you. So what do you want a group for when this group gonna leave you one day or another? They gonna all play a part of doing something wrong to you. So, and that's why I don't give a fuck too big on much fucking friends. Because when I fight, we better all motherfucking fight. But it's not like that. So when I fight alone. When I argue alone. Bitch, do not help me. Because when it's time to fight, don't say shit. Don't do shit. You sit there. Like you always do. You feel me? That's just how I roll. So, she playing parts and whatever. Get around playing parts. Now it's to the point where she done got Sills just heated. Now Sills is just motherfucking bamboozled, angry, fucking torn up in motherfucking pieces. She's angry, y'all. She come knock on my door. We didn't answer because we knew he had Get Around in there, so it could be on my door. But I know y'all in there. I see his truck. I see your car. I see all that. She's been at the door like she just the police. Like, I know y'all in there. That was the first call. That was right there wrong. Dead wrong. dead wrong. And I'm going to end this video out, so I'm going to to come back to part 3. Because this is me just telling like a little, what led us up to that part, to taco part. So at this point, scissors get caught. Well, not caught. Not scissors. Getaway get caught. Getaway in the bedroom. Talk about what's going on. So she over here hyperventilating and scared as fuck. Don't play in a grown person field if you're not ready for it. That's all I'm gonna say, because it was not even what it's supposed to get. If you over here scared and shaking and shit, talking about woo, but you knew what you was doing when you was in that group chat, running off at your mouth like you was Billy Badass. Like, you brought heat on yourself. But one thing about it is, can you back your heat up? She had. That's not. I'm not even gonna explain that part. That's for third part. So yeah, she got me at the door. The window was open in their room. The window was open in their room. Keep that in mind. So the light was on. Scissors was outside the window with her friend. We're gonna call her friend Technic, and we're gonna tell you about that in the next story. Remind you, the light was on. Getaway was on the bed, and your boy Pipe was under the window. If that makes sense, he was under the window. So all you hear is the screen opening. And like for part 3, because I'm going to tell y'all what's tea in the next one. I'm sorry for carrying it on, but I got to give y'all a backstory so y'all won't just be lost when I get to the taco part. So, yes, I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video, and I'll be back. And the next story will be juicier, so I need y'all to come back here. Okay. Follow me on all social medias at Pretty Money Dime, either with a 6 or without a 6, but it's Pretty Money Dime everywhere you go. And in the description below will be our couples channel as well. And we're going to tell double story times on there. So it's going to be like his point of view of things and my point of view of things. So y'all get juicier details. And we're going to be doing challenges and all that stuff like that. And other than that, I'm out.